Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about Near. Near is one of those projects that's kind of pumped a little bit and pumped on some good news, and I want to cover it in this video today. But does Near have more room to run? I think so, and I'm going to show you why I believe Near is a good investment, and I think it's just the beginning for Near. So guys, if you like the video, please hit that like button, help the channel grow, and if you want to see more of my content, let's subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get into Near and see what Near is talking about currently. Near is typically referred to as the baby Solana just because it's similar upbringing as far as big investments by VCs in the beginning, higher TPS than Ethereum at the time, and it's proof of stake. Ethereum was proof of work at the time. Currently Near is about 10,000 TPS, so much quicker than Ethereum. But they're doing big things. And if we look at the current price of Near, looking at CoinMarketCap, Near is ranked number 19 and $7.52 at the time of this video. But look at this. For the past 7 days, Near has been up 71.6%. For the past 24 hours, up 8.9%. What is driving this? What is driving this pump? And does it still have room to move? So if you look here, you see like the 24-hour volume is about 970 million. 970 million for the past 24 hours. A lot of interest in Near right now. Let's just take a quick look here at Tokenomics. And I'll cover a little bit more about the token releases in the future at the end of the video. But total supplies 1.1 billion Near tokens. Circulating supplies, almost all of it's already out, and that's what you like, right? You like to see it. Although, yes, it's a heavy supply, but I'll show you why some of that's being eaten up by the traffic, and you can see the volume is up. So it's going to be good. It's not too bad. But majority of it's already out. So that's positive. I like to see that. Circulating supply, about 1 billion, and then you have 1.1 left. And if you look at this chart here, if we look at the peak was about $8.48. That was this past week, or I'm sorry, that was yesterday, today. 8.4%. But again, let's take a look at the year and look at that. Dead, right? And then consistent with crypto and Bitcoin and how everything's heating up, it's moving up. And that's what you want to see, right? In the bear market, this is expected. But when things are pumping, and you're in a project right now when things are pumping and it's really not going up, that should be cause for concern. Near for a little bit was stagnant. Solana was pumping, Avalanche was pumping a little bit, all these other coins were pumping, and Near was stagnant up until we just received the news that we're going to go over here shortly. So this is what you want to see in the chart. So that's good. So what's the news? They are will be announcing some type of partnership with Nvidia. Nvidia is a big chip maker. And we know that AI, whether it's stocks or in crypto, is a big narrative. Anything AI is ripping right now. And Nvidia is at the head of it. You have Nvidia, then you have AMD, but Nvidia right now is the stock market darling. And they picked, out of everything in the crypto space right now, all the projects, they picked Near. So there's a conference coming up, and I can't wait to see what that's all about. But I would love to see Near get some type of huge announcement where they're hand in hand with Nvidia, and it's going to be a nice fusion of crypto and AI. And I love to see what they're announcing, what type of plan it's going to be. Once we get more information about that, I will be sharing it in this video. But I think it's just the beginning for Near. This is a huge partnership. All right. You hear partnerships all the time of, Google, AWS or something like that with Polygon and Ethereum and Solana and everybody else. But this right here, Nvidia and AI, and they're doing something with Near, it's huge. And I think people are just speculating that it's going to be a huge partnership, and that's why the price is pumping right now. But it's something that we should keep an eye on, and I think it's good. And I'll end with this as far as this article goes. During the bear market and even when things are pumping, you want to hear and see big partnerships like this. Blockchain project that's working, looking to increase its adoption, and just looking to do more things, not just touting that it has a strong TPS, fast TPS, but it's actually doing things, bringing things to the blockchain, bringing people to the blockchain. And that's what you want to see in a project. And I think it's still growing right now. It's about $7. You have other projects that are doing much higher. Yes, it increased about 70% for the past month, but I think there's still room to grow with Near. So again, if we look at Nvidia, just look at that chart. This is, not crypto, but it is crypto related. Look at this. So Nvidia just been going up and 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 up. Current price right now at the time of the video is $888. But we're talking about a project that, look here, down in December 2024, this was like a $400 stock. You're right. And doubled in less than 6 months. So stock market loves it. We love it. And I think anything in AI gaming will do crazy in stocks and in crypto. So that's probably, if you have nothing like that in your portfolio, you probably want to take a look at some AI plays as well as gaming as well. Also, Near, that's not all they have. They have a Near wallet. It's basically a desktop wallet, and it's very, very easy to use. And the big thing about this one is that it has integration with Ledger. So you can trade your Near, you can stake your Near, do all of that. And it's very, very easy to use. So a native token is very, very helpful as far as, getting things in the ecosystem, staking makes things so much easier. So I like to see that they're finally integrating their own wallet. It's not just a MetaMask or, Coinbase wallet or anything like that. They have their native wallet. Also, there's a wallet on Telegram, and you can earn hot tokens without investment. So this is pretty good. It's a way to get some passive income, basically. So non-custodial wallet that works on the web app Telegram. It supports the Near network and its assets, including hot tokens. You can use hot tokens to pay fees inside the wallet. It was launched in January 2024. The product has attracted 200,000 users within the first 36 hours. So that is good, right? And then you have Binance, Gate.io, OKX, KuCoin, BitGet, and HTX have already announced the possibility of using them for Near deposits. And Telegram, what's so big about that? Telegram, if you guys don't know, has over 800 million monthly active users. So you add the news I just talked about with Nvidia, right? Big partnership. We're waiting to hear what that's going to be. They already have some integration with Telegram, and we see the exposure Telegram has. I mean, just the usage. This can be the chain where a lot of people gravitate to. Also, Bitcoin-based network Stax, now supported by Near Foundation, Dspread, Luxor as validators. So Near Foundation was selected by Stax. Those of you who don't know, Stax is an L2 riding on top of Bitcoin, helping to, explore or make the use case for Bitcoin more than just a store value. But anyway, they're using Stax. They picked Near Foundation as a validator. So basically to assist and help solidify transactions, approve transactions, and if anything goes down with the network, the Near Foundation could be a part of it, trying to resolve the issue. So that is huge as well. Again, a lot of L1s coming out. You hear a lot of them all the time. I've covered some on this channel. But as far as adoption, this is what you're looking for. Partnerships with big, big entities, and even Stax, which is going to be I think it's going to be going to do very well this bull market. And, they recognize Near as something solid. So that's positive. As far as community goes, take a look at this. So 1.9 million followers on Near for X/Twitter. 1.9 million. Solana has about, let me see, let's take a look here. Solana is not too far behind, or I think ahead. Solana has 2.4 million. So 1.9 million followers on Twitter versus Solana 2.4 million. Again, this is not a small player. They're very, very big. They're doing big, big things. I just showed you the partnerships. Let's take a look at some on-chain metrics. And if we look at this, according to Artemis, the daily active addresses, we see that Solana has the lead at 1 million, but not too far behind, Near 803,000. More, almost double the amount that Ethereum has. So Near is doing something, right? Now let's take a look at the daily transactions. Right now, Solana's up there, but number 2 is Near with 3.2 million, and the ETH has 1.2. So they're a solid competitor to Solana. Now, last bull cycle, Solana came out of nowhere, and with the help of FTX and his craziness, but they came out of nowhere to make crazy, crazy gains. Could Near be this year's Solana? We'll see. We'll see. But I'm showing things here that show that, they're doing something, and Near should not be slept on. And let's take a look at TVL. This is according to DeFi Llama to see how much total value they have locked as far as DeFi goes. Right now, there's some opportunity there, but it's at 240 million. And currently they're ranked 25 out of all chains as far as DeFi goes. So it's a work in progress, but there is, they do have DeFi. So that's positive. And that's above the likes of Manta, Starknet, Kujira, Stax we just talked about, Algorand, higher than Phantom. Some of the players that we know, higher than Injective, higher than Moonbeam, that's on one of the chains on Polkadot. So, again, metrics are looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now, if we look at DAPP Radar, let's take a look at unique active wallets. So total unique active wallets. And you see that Near, for all the chains, has the number one, unique active wallets. So that's the adoption that we're talking about. People on the chain using the dApps, interacting with the chain. That's what you want to see. And Near is number one. And we look at the next chain, it'll probably be Polygon L2/L1, Solana number 4, and then so on. But Near is up there, and that's pretty good. Now let's take a look at the transactions. Solana's number 1 as far as total transactions, and then you have Near at number 3 with $27.9 million in transactions. That's for the past 7 days. And now let's look at the past. Let's take a look at the last. Let's do 24 hours. So last 24 hours as far as transaction goes, Solana still up 15.5 million. Then you have Near at 2.1 million. And then Polygon's right under there. But again, you don't see any other L1s here. Let's take a look in the top 10. Aptos is up there at number 10. So again, doing very, 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 very big things. If we dig a little deeper though, let's take a look and see what dApps. Let's take a look here. So if we look at the top dApps on Near, we have Hot Game, Sweat Economy, which has been a big one for them for the long time, and Kaching. So these are the top 3 that is driving right now. It looks like Play Ember, if you look at this, up 434%, is driving a lot of the numbers here. And Play Ember, if we take a look, it's a game. So they're involved in gaming, mobile game studio with over 100 million downloads, making Web3 easy and rewarding for players and developers. So basically they're into the mobile gaming as well. So we just talked about DeFi. We talked about big partnerships. They offer staking, they have native wallets, and now they have gaming as well. Now, let's take a look at the top wallets. You want to make sure that not the big wallets, big whales hold majority of Near, because that would not be good. But if we look at the top 50 holders, they own 46.5% of the supply. So top 50 owns about 50% of the supply. Top 100 owns over 50% of the supply. So that is not great, but it's not bad either. You can still make some money on this project. I've seen worse. So that's what you got. And some of these holders could be, central or centralized exchanges, the likes of Binance, etc. So it could be that as well. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Now, if we look at the unlock, we see that we covered it earlier here, right? Where we had that much left, not too much inflation going on. But let's take a look at the unlocks. So the next unlock is coming up in 213 days. So currently there's about 423,000 Near tokens being released per day for the year until everything is out there. So the inflation is not going to be too great. Whatever, the majority of it's already out there. And I think with the partnerships and everything like that, although, yes, you see this increase here, and all the supply is supposed to be released by, it looks like October of this year. I'm sorry, October of next year. So around peak bull, it shouldn't impact the price too much. Shouldn't impact the price too much. So that's where we're at with Near. I like Near a lot. And guys, I hope you do too. And I just laid out my argument for why I think Near is a serious contender in the L1 space. Right now, the top L1s, in my opinion, are going to be Solana. ETH is the big daddy. So we're not talking about ETH right now, but I think it's probably on its way There's a lot of L1s are going to eat into its market share, and those are the plays that you want to make. The ones that are going to eat into the market share, the ones that are low right now that you can 10x plus. And I think Near is one of those that can definitely 10x plus based on everything I just showed you. Then you have Solana, which is my favorite, another L1. Then you have Avalanche is another one that I like. And then you have the likes of Cardano. Cardano really hasn't pumped yet. And, those are the ones that you want to get in, the ones that really haven't pumped yet. You see all these other ones with a higher, buy-in. Solana's over 150. Avalanche pretty soon will be at 60. This one here is at 7, 8. These are the ones that you want to get in now. The Avalanches, the Nears, the Cardanos, the ones that really haven't pumped yet. And then the others you get in when there's some dips. So it's going to be crazy. Next few months, this year, next year, things are going to go crazy. We're going to make extra amounts of money that we only dreamt about because we were in the right assets. And I think Near is one of those ones that you should pay attention to. Obviously, do your own research. This is a financial advice. I'm just giving you my opinion on Near. So guys, I hope you liked the video, and until next time.